Hey guys, it's Core Ross and welcome to 6 News. So we got big news today, and that is the next test server comes up on 8th of December and two major gameplay features are coming with it. First is Team Deathmatch. A permanent Team Deathmatch will be added into Rainbow Six Siege in the future. It's going to go on the test server first, but it is coming and it is going to be there as a permanent mode. And it will be called the warm-up playlist. You can play as any operator, but you don't have any of your normal abilities. You will be able to pick, though, frags or flashbangs, although you'll only get one when you spawn, and it is infinite respawns. And there's no limitation to operator picking, so if you want to be all Ella against all Ash, you can totally go for that. Or your team can be a mix of attackers and defenders. Now this will be coming to the test server first on the 8th, and of course we're in December, which means Christmas period and all that, so I wouldn't expect this to get put onto the live servers until January at the earliest. But it's not the only thing coming to the test server. We're also getting attacker repick, which means in the preparation phase, people will be able to switch operators. And that means you can drone out the defenders, find out what their setup is, and then actually pick your team depending on what they have. This will also bring in an additional UI element during the preparation phase, which actually will show you which operator has been picked by your team, by what gadgets they're bringing along, so that you can actually then, work as a team to pick exactly what you need. So this should increase tactical choices by the attackers a significant amount and should make it far more interesting to be on attack. And they say this is coming to all playlists, so casual, unranked and ranked are going to have this attacker repick during the preparation phase. Now let's just hit on some of the questions asked about both of these things, the Team Deathmatch and of course the attacker repick. So they could have went free for all, but they decided to go Team Deathmatch. I think that is the best mode for this. And the initial maps are going to be Favela, Theme Park and Villa, but they say they want to expand those choices. I hope there will be a unique one someday that will be like a kill house, kind of old school Rainbow Six kind of map. That would be kind of sweet, but right now it is just our normal maps will be getting used in the rotation. And they decide there's no need for C4s and Claymores, so they'll just give you a single frag or a single flashbang. And there's not going to be any shields as well, because this is of course focused on gunplay. And in the example gameplay and screenshots that they put out, you can see that Monty and Blitz are actually locked. And then for attacker repick, of course, a lot of the questions is going to be, why are people getting this? This seems unfair. So right now, defenders are the more powerful side when it comes to Siege. And there's this thing where on defense, you know the objective you're going to be spawning in, so you can set up your entire team composition to work for that objective. Where on attack, you don't know until you drone it, so you have to pick your operators based on where you think they're going to go, instead of actually taking the composition that will be good for the objective that they're actually at. So on attack, you could end up with, say, an operator that you just don't need for a certain objective, whereas now you can actually take the right composition for it and be in a much fairer, balanced perspective against the defenders, who of course have been able to pick the perfect lineup for their objective. And this will also be available in Pro League as well, so that should really kind of change things up, and it's going to streamline it as well. They're getting rid of their 6 pick and stuff like that, so that whole thing will just be a lot quicker for Pro League games as well. But yeah guys, that is the latest test server, which they are calling the Test Server Lab. Now the Test Server Lab is all about testing future content, so stuff like this. It's not like a mid-season kind of update, and we might either get this stuff as a mid-season update in January, or it could come later. We'll have to sit back and wait, but certainly doesn't sound like it's too far away, and we'll be able to play it on the 8th on the test server, so I'm looking forward to testing it out. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.